Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. So let's start today's topic. Today we are going to discuss about percentage. So first of all, let's see the definition of percentage. Percentage means percent. So out of 100, we are comparing value with out of 100. Okay, and the symbol for percentage is slanting line. Something it look like this. Okay. So fraction also comparing two things, but here in percentage we are comparing with 100. Okay, so that means the denominator is 100. Okay, but whereas in fraction we don't have like constant denominator, so the denominator changes, but here we are comparing with our value with out of 100. And if your percentage is less than 100 percentage, its equivalent fraction is less than 1. If percentage is more than 100 percentage, its equivalent fraction is more than 1. So here we are getting the margin values for our percentages. So if we have our percentages like less than 100%, which is like 20%, 30%, 50% or 80%, then we will get our equivalent fraction value, we will get it as less than 1. If the percentage is more than 100%, something like 150 percentage, 200 percentage or 300 percentage, then its equivalent fraction is more than 1. So we will get our fraction value as above 1. So I will explain the percentage concept with the help of a small example. Suppose if we have like 100 boxes, out of 100 boxes, 2 boxes are filled. Okay, so whatever the value we are comparing, we should compare with the out of 100. Okay, so think that here we have 100 boxes and 2 boxes are filled, then we will write it as 2 over 100. So now which is a percentage. So if you write below 100, that means it's a percentage. Percentage is a fraction with denominator 100. Okay, so next we have few conversions, so which we will use in our problems. So percentage to fraction, percentage to decimal and vice versa. So let's learn how we will do these conversions. Okay, so how to convert percentage to fraction. So here we should one thing keep it in our brain that 1 over 100 means percentage. So how we will write 75 percentage means when you want to remove this percentage, so you just multiply with the 1 over 100. Yeah, whatever the value we have before that, so you need to multiply that value with 1 over 100. Okay, so which is 75 over 100. So he is asking in the form of fraction, right? After this we need to write in simplest form. We'll do that one. So next one is 120 over 100 percentage. Now we will write it as in simplest form. Whatever the fractions, percentages we have, all should be in simplest form. So 25 table 3 times and 4 times, which is 3 by 4, 75 percentage means. And next 120 over 100, 0 cancel, then 2 tables 6 times, 2 table 5 times. We don't have any more common factors in this, so it's the simplest form here. So one value is 3 over 4 and the other one is 6 over 5. So what we need to do, just we need to multiply with the 1 over 100%. So percentage means 1 over 100. If you want to remove that symbol, just multiply with the 1 over 100. Okay, so that's how we will convert percentage to fraction. Okay, at the end, so we should write in simplest form. We shouldn't forget this one. Let's see next one, percentage to decimal. So 48 percentage. So here till fraction the procedure is same, but once we got the simplest form, again we need to division to get the decimal values. Okay, so 48 percentage means what? 48 over 100. Okay, so now we got till fraction, right? So we converted percentage to fraction first. Okay, 48 over 100, which is equal to, if we write it in decimal form, then it would be 0.48, means we need to divide it. Okay, so 48 over 100, which is equal to, so you need to shift the two points, I mean your decimal point has to shift the two positions. Okay, so next one, 5 over 100, which is equal to, again here also decimal point has to shift two places. Okay, so which is 0.05. That's how we will convert percentage to decimal. Okay, next we will see the vice versa combination, which is percentage to fraction we are done. So now we will see fraction to percentage. So how we can convert this fraction to percentage? So we need to get percentage, means in the denominator we should have 100, right? So how we can make this quarter to 100, means in denominator we should have 100. So just multiply with the 25, then we will get 25 over 100, which is equal to, if you take out 1 over 100 as percentage, then we can write this one as 25 percentage. Now let's see next one, which is half. So again we should get the 100 in denominator. So what I'm doing, I'm multiplying with the 50, both numerator and denominator, then I will get 50 over 100, which is equal to 50 percentage. Next we will see how to convert decimal to percentage. So just simply multiply with the 100 percentage, then we will get in the form of percentage, so which is equal to 36 percentage. And yes, because you need to shift the decimal point two places to the right side. Okay, next we have like 0.08 times 100 percentage, which is equal to 8 percentage. So we have done the different conversions. Now let's see applications of our percentage. So before that I wanted to show one more conversion, that is not conversion, just finding the percentage part of a whole. So what do you mean by that? Means how to find out a particular percentage of a whole number. So that means they have given some whole value, so in that they are asking particular amount of percentage, how much. So just you need to multiply that percentage times that whole value, that's it. So 15 percentage of 200. So how to calculate 15 percentage of 200? Just 15 over 100 times 200, which is equal to 30. Okay, so 100 percentage of 200 is 200. 50 percentage of 200 is 100. 15 percentage of 200 means 30. Let's see how we can calculate the 30 percentage of 1 kilometer. Okay, so here also same, asking some percentage of a whole is here 1 kilometer. So in 1 kilometer 30% means how much? Okay, so how to calculate? Just simply multiply these two values. So 30 over 100 times 1 kilometer, so which is equal to, if we convert kilometers to meters, then it is like 30 over 100 times 1000 meters. Okay, so we got 300 meters. Now let's see applications of our percentage, where we will use our percentage concept. So that is discount, to find out discounts, GST and annual interest rate. So what do you mean by discount? A discount is a reduction in price of an item. So that means whenever we are purchasing some items, we will get the some percentage of discount. So we need to remove that one. Okay, so that is called a discount, and we will use our percentage concept there. So next we will see goods service tax. So what do you mean by GST? 7% tax is added to the cost of goods and services by the government. When we are calculating GST also, we will use our percentage concept. So here this percentage value will vary from one country to other country. So again here we will use our concept of percentage. You need to calculate the 7% of that amount, then we need to add that one to our price. Okay, next annual interest. So what do you mean by this? When we keep money in a bank for a year, the bank pays us annual interest. So depending upon their interest policies, okay, so they will have different types of percentages. So depending upon that value, they have to give us money every month in the form of interest. Okay, these are all the applications of our percentage. So that's it for today's class. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Don't forget, age is a just number. Happy learning.